The Employers Association for Private Employment Agencies in Nigeria kicked off a 2-day workshop in Lagos focused on ethical recruitment and the reintegration of returning migrant workers. The 2-day workshop was organized by the Employers Association for Private Employment Agencies in Nigeria with technical support from the International Labour Organization. The theme: Strengthening Capacity of Private Employment Agencies in Nigeria on Labour Migration Governance.
A lot of Nigerians want to relocate, they want to move. Of course, labor migration is a human right. So there's need for us to ensure that the facilitators of this process, that is the migration ecosystem, understands the rudiment of labor migration, especially as it has to do with fair recruitment. We have seen situations where Nigerians are trafficked. We have seen exploitation in the process of recruitment. We have seen a whole lot of abuse in the process of recruitment, and that's what we want to avoid further. We want every Nigerian to have decent work. Whether you are in Nigeria or you are going outside the country, you must have a decent work. And decent work, by virtue of the pillars of decent work, right, sustainability of the business, the fundamental rights of workers, the issue of collective bargaining, social dialogue, social protection, and all that. So all these are embedded in what we refer to as decent work. And of course, Nigeria has a decent work agenda, which as a body we've keyed into, and we want private employment agencies to also have this understanding.
The workshop aimed to enhance the ability of private employment agencies to uphold international labor standards, promote fair recruitment, and support reintegration programs for migrant workers returning to Nigeria.
One of the ways is to be part of, associations that advocate for fair recruitment. And of course, the ILO, International Labour Organization, is doing a lot in this regard in terms of supporting, associations such as EAPEAN, also NECA. They do a lot with NECA, and also encourage, also get support also for the, the Federal Ministry of Interior, Labour, in terms of, what they do, in terms of programs, supporting in programs that would bring about enlightenment for employers so that they are aware of those policies, procedures, that are required, of employers, in ensuring that they have, fair recruitment practices. So I think that's one way that they can, be part of an association, that promotes and advocates for fair recruitment processes. Another way is also for them to not just being part of those bodies, but also ensuring that they on their own as an organization and as employers also implement those policies, because it's one thing to have the policies, it's another to have them implemented. So they should be seen to be implementing those policies, and I think those are ways that organizations can also be part of in encouraging fair recruitment practices in Nigeria.
Sessions also address long-standing labor challenges such as youth unemployment, weak job absorption, and skills mismatch. Participants were introduced to the Arrives Project, a support program for Nigerians voluntarily returning from Germany. It offers career coaching, job matching, and post-return reintegration support, all at no cost. The International Labour Organization, a key technical partner, provided frameworks and tools to help agencies integrate global best practices into local recruitment systems. As the workshop concluded, a shared commitment emerged to create ethical, safe, and dignified employment pathways that benefit both workers and the Nigerian economy. Reporting for Anchor News Online, I am Anne Okorafor.